One boy, one candle. Could such a small thing truly change everything? Sometimes the faintest glow can push back the deepest darkness. That winter was harsher than any the villagers had ever known. Snow piled high on rooftops and streets, muffling every sound, and the cold seeped into bones more cruelly than the wind itself. Families hid indoors, clinging to blankets and fires, but Arav, a frail 12-year-old with tangled hair and bright eyes full of hope, lived differently. His crumbling cottage on the village's edge held no riches, only his sick mother, worn clothes, and a single candle. Though misshapen and nearly spent, that candle was their treasure, its flame a promise that light could survive even in despair. When a furious storm struck, tearing down power lines and plunging the village into darkness, fear and hunger spread. Neighbors locked doors, some begged, others stole, and the community began to fracture. Yet Arav stepped into the icy night carrying his candle in a glass jar, moving from house to house. At each door he offered its flame, a meal for an old woman, warmth for a father's children, comfort for a mother with her sick baby. His candle grew smaller, his body weaker, but his spirit never faltered. Villagers watched him through frosted windows and felt something stir, hope. Slowly, doors opened, blankets and food were shared, lanterns lit, and the village began to heal. Arav kept walking, his shoes thin, his hands numb, but he carried the flame like it was the last star in the sky. One night at the schoolhouse, he lit the candle for shivering children, but the flame sputtered and died. He returned home with only an empty jar, and by morning he was gone, found curled near the school door. Grief fell heavy, but then candles began appearing in windows, first a few, then every home. No one asked why, they simply knew. Arav had given everything, not for reward, but to remind them that even the smallest light can spark hope in the darkest times. Though his candle was gone, its glow lived on in the hearts of the villagers, and each evening their flames burned together, warming hands, lifting spirits, and binding neighbors who were once strangers.